Quick save. Come on, don't crash. It needs to calm down. Just a second. Quick save. Here we go. I'm asking a lot from the editor itself, because it's not used to using a Modtool, so it can crashes many times. So I have to be quick and save the game itself or the match. Here we go. Lower it a little bit. So these they call defend control points. It means the AI will walk around in the zone it's got committed, and so that's how you script also. Because if I go to animation points, they will stay in the middle of the scene itself. And I can show you that. But first I'm gonna play some lightning, because otherwise it's gonna make a little bit too dark to make a scene. But like over here I can set a pole. Hopefully it's gonna find the pole I want. Nope. And if we can find some other stuff we can use, we will. So but it's not the one I wanted. So I'm gonna have a look at transportation. Let me guess. It's dumb because it's going to the wall. So we have to pick up a static asset. And it's gonna be okay, but it's gonna take some time to set the assets right. Okay, we're gonna lower this point because during the test I noticed I couldn't get in. So here we go. The only ugly part you see is, oh, here we go, is the water. Okay, we're gonna use some Omni light, and the asset I wanted to use is perhaps down below over here. So we're gonna take it and just duplicate it. Let me have a look. Here we go. Gonna place one over here, but we have to be sure we got enough budget for it, so we're gonna keep it a little bit tidy. Not too much light points, but still it will affect the surrounding. Just a second. And this is a nice example from a great last control point. So I just got lucky. And I will showcase you some of the scripting you can do with it. First of all, the animation points. And I guess he found somebody. So we're gonna plant in an allied friend. She will be a female, like a sniper wolf or something like it. Here we go. Hopefully she got something good with her. And what she will do, she will keep on respawning, and she will try to follow you in the whole map. The only issue is I can't... hey Google. Hey Google. Stop the music. The only difficult what I can't do is make her crawl. So she doesn't gonna follow you into the shaft itself over here. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna set a scripting tool that she disappears when you go into the tunnel. As below as above. And she will be returning and respawning again on the other side of the map itself. At least I'm going to try to do that. Let's go ahead. Hey Google. Herstart de muziek. And hopefully she stays in the animation itself. She's a sniper. I almost forgot to look at the also the sniper part, because I think the first one isn't a sniper itself. At least she's female, but she got something else. So it seems I don't got much to pick from as a sniper friendly female. Hey Google, volgende nummer. Hey Google, volgende nummer. But I think this one is gonna be okay, and I'm not really sure if I got a double one. Let me have a look. Yeah, she was a brawler, so she gonna use a baseball bat or something like it. So we got two to choose from. What's that? Adoram fuel. No, we're gonna take it a little bit more seriously. But what we are going to do, we're gonna place her in the box. First you have to open the box itself, just to get her out. Because this guy is gonna take her hostage. But I do think if they meet each other, he's gonna mess it up. So I'm just gonna keep him walking around over here and defending the spot itself without even noticing her. And meanwhile he will be defending the machine gun over here. So I'm gonna smaller up this part. And I'm gonna do another scripting with it. Let me have a look where it is. Where is my rushing point? Oh, over here. Okay. So you will get over here, and I will make it a respawn point for attacking AI. What I'm going to do, I'm going to place a camera. Just a second. Get myself the assets I need. Here we go. Placed over here. It's not negotiable, this one. But what I can do is make making something like this. So when you cross it, it's gonna set the alarm itself. And perhaps I can even set the change of coloration. Here we go. But does it affect the laser beam itself? Here we are. Oh yeah, that looks nice. It's a little bit thin, but it's gonna be okay. I have to keep this asset just to be sure the player is gonna notice the alarm itself, and perhaps I even can do the trick. If you shoot the camera first, it will be defaulting the scripting itself. But first we're gonna try this one. We're gonna place this little bit up front because it's distracting the point of view. Just let him walk somewhere around here. Not too far away, but you will be in the center of it. Let me have a look. Okay. I also can script this one. Perhaps he's going to help you, but he got the same issue. He can't go to the tunnels. Or perhaps he can. I'm not really sure. Let's check it out if what he's going to do. Okay, this is just a test, just to have a look what he's going to do, how he will react. Will he go to the territory itself? And if he does that, he's going to get stuck, that's for sure. So I'm just gonna keep him here, and he can't follow you. Here we go. Or can he? I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with the dog itself. But first, we're gonna set some animation points of it. And I'm gonna smaller it a little bit down, because I do think the dog will get off it. So let's be sure he doesn't get off it at all. Do they look all the same? No, it has to be more like a black dog, but not this one, because this one is going to attack you. Perhaps something more like this. Nice reference. Okay, we're also gonna place some other equipment over here. And then we're gonna also do a little bit of the loadout settings. And I'm gonna turn off the music and selecting the echo sound points to let you hear what I got in business. Okay. And as you see, I got many ideas flowing through my head, and that's okay, because I all hopefully can implement them. What shall we do? Shall we put up some smoke? Yes. Don't make it too easy. And this is just for the player who wants to make it a little bit more challenging. So what I will do is a snake is mostly empty, got nothing to do. Perhaps I go give him some a proximity mine. And enough smoke grenades and throwing knives. Or is it too much? 3 knives, 0 bait, 3 smoke grenades, enough rocks. Okay. Let me have a look. $50 on 30. Let me have a look. Okay, a sniper off, got many stuff, so I'm also gonna use this one as explorer mode. But first of all, let me have a look for the scripting itself, because there's too much to do. Okay. So, she will be locked up in a cage, but it's a breakable cage. Oh, something else. Let me have a look if I can find it. Box. Here we go. Hopefully I can block her way, so she ain't gonna move. Let's push her a little bit more further away. And we're gonna change it a little bit. Just over here. Okay. Just to be sure she's getting stuck behind a wall of boxes. And if you clear out the boxes themselves without blowing them up, of course, yeah, she will get out and she will help you. So perhaps it's also gonna be a little bit of Easter egg. And she's just gonna stand here, meanwhile, I guess crying or something. Let me have a look. No, she's an allied. Work. Look at wall map, no weep. Sit up, no weeps. Push-ups. Look at picture crying. And what I can do to be sure she gonna fit in and gonna walk is at least trying to make a small entrance for her over here. But after... No, just... I will try to do the other trick first before going open up the whole level. Okay. Hopefully she doesn't just walk straight through the box itself. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna give her what shall we take? A rush point. First of all, she have to respawn every time. Out of sight, of course. And after that, we have to set some control points for her. NPC. Move and defense. I'm gonna rather take this one because I know it's gonna work. The rush point doesn't often work, so let's first try out this one. And let's have a look what she is going to do. And what we can do just to be sure and test it out, we can place two women over here. The one in the white version and the other one in the in this one. Let's have a look if it's gonna work. If it's gonna work, and I will. Here we go. Troublemaker. And we're gonna try out which one is capable of to follow us. And I will remove one of them in the end, or change the scripting itself. Here we go. Okay, And now we have to connect the dots. And we even can test it out in the Explorer mode, because if you do that, the AI doesn't respawn, but she does. Or they do. They do. Okay, let's go. Setting this one to the move and defense, and this one to the rush point. Set this to infinity loop until she is getting saved. And also for the other female we have to set something. Piss, no weep. Well, I'm chilled how the editor views this part, but I know a much more better place for this one. Let me have a look if he is connected. Okay, he isn't. Just to be sure he is also connected, I will connect him to the ground. Just near the snake itself. It's the first wave, and it's only the first AI of the first wave. I'm gonna use him as the only one, because he's gonna take a lot of texture if I go duplicate them. So what I do is, he's the first wave, he gets himself killed by the snake itself, because he's attacking him. And there will be, in the second wave, there will be respawning some new AI. You can't see them at first, but if you trigger this, the first wave, they automatically respawn in order. The only difficult will be the snake doesn't reply to any of the scripting. At least not by my notice. I can have a look, but I don't think it's gonna work. And I'm not sure if I can place it to a portion of the map where he has to stay. I can have a look for that. And perhaps it does work, or it doesn't. First select snake and have a look what his capability is. It does got a respawn option. And well, what I can do is place him out of sight, so he will respawn again if you kill him. But he is not affected to the territory of the animals itself. So I'm gonna place him a little bit more up front. Here we go. And we're going back to the female part. But first of all, safety game. And well, let's be a little bit more gentle with weapons. Let's select a melee. Where did you go? Where did you go? This sometimes happens. Not really sure, because I think it's floating away above my head. Here we go. And I'm not really sure why he does that. So hopefully we can get him just a little bit more below over here. Here we go. A little bit more lifted up. Okay. So the tricking point will be also the sound, and the sound is somewhere below over here. It's this sound, base alarm sound point. So we're going to get up and going to place it next to the camera itself. Okay. So the trick will be the player is passing by the sensor over here, and I only will place one in below. So if you're gonna pass it by without noticing, without jumping over it, he gonna set the alarm, and the alarm will be on I think for about 1 minute base time. So, but first we have to look for the over here. I will be sure I will place some jumping on the other side also, like this one. But first we're gonna script it. And if you do set the alarm itself, I will be sure I set most of the enemy AI straight into the rush point, so they will coming straight towards you when they're nearby. But first I have to look where I left myself the... Okay, it's over here. Wasn't really paying any attention. Here we go again. So we're gonna just level it up like the laser itself. And I know it's a little bit too big, but I can't make it any smaller on the X. But I can make it a little bit more. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. Okay. So we're gonna lift up a little bit. Here we go. Okay. We can try this one, but it doesn't work. Spawn object with lifetime. And we're first gonna pick the alarm. Because I don't want to make it the sound the whole time. So we're gonna set for about, yeah, 1 minute. That will be okay. Not really know what the original time was, but also setting the just to 1 minute. Yeah, I could set it for about 10 seconds, but I have to be sure if you got stuck over here when the enemy AI is attacking you, it's gonna be chaotic, and even with the sound points, because I also can place them over here. Like arcade or blood dragon. Hey Google, stop the music. Just a second. I will turn the sound on. Okay. So let me have a look. I connected the dots with the lightning and the environment, but the trigger point will be the other one. And let me have a look what's going to happen. I'm gonna pass it by. I will leave the sensors on. That's okay. And set the alarm for 1 minute. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm trying to connect the rush point to one of the enemies upstairs. But first have a look if they are not connected yet. But if they are, the trick doesn't seem to work. Let me have a look. No, I really keep this one over here, because he's going to defend this point. We're just gonna double one up. We have to do something over here. Here we go. Okay, that's fine with me. For me. So what we are going to do, we're gonna place some defenders over here. It will be the second wave who is ending over here, and the startup of the third wave. But we're gonna place these guys over here, and I will keep one as a commander. Here we go. So what they will do is, first of all, I will try to get myself to rush point to make it a little bit more easier for myself to see. Here we go. No, it's not the same one, or is it? Okay, it is. How did it called himself? 5045. Here we go. Okay, now they're connected to the rush point itself. But first, what I'm going to do is set the rush point over here. And they will try to at least attack you or get over here. And I will set some defenses for yourself over here. So if you jump over onto the crate itself, nothing is going to happen, and they aren't going to rush you. I'm gonna set some other part for that. Okay, let me have a look what I'm going to do next. Scripting. Making a second script. Also with a volume. Scripted. Oh, come on. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Okay, never mind. We're gonna take this one, place it into the middle, and make it equal like the other one. Here we go. And we're gonna small this one into the box itself. Come on. Okay. We're gonna remove this point way over here, just to let myself notice what I did. Otherwise it's gonna get a little bit chaotic. So it doesn't inflict with any music theme because that's just global. But there's something else. I think I got the wrong scripting tool. I needed the other one because this one is already scripted. So I'm going to take this one back. And place this one over here. And we're going to reach for the other one because this one hasn't been scripted yet, and we're going to take it over here. Okay, this will be the second wave, but it's only gonna respawn when you trigger the alarm. So what I'm going to do is script every AI I see, spawn AI. We don't let it automatically spawn, otherwise it's gonna mess up the game. But this will be an issue, and the issue is I need a texturized AI for it. So this idea is going out of the window because I don't want to use any texturizing tools anymore, because my texturizing is already pretty high. But anyway, what we're going to do, we're gonna remove this part and just let the triggering point, or shall I change it to somebody else? No, just keep it this way. Otherwise it's gonna inflict with everything. First, one of them has to go, and one of them isn't connected. Here we go. Okay, this one is connected. So as you see, I'm also trying to solve some of the issues. But most of the time I do know what the issue is. It's just like I call it like something like puzzling or something. It's just a big tool to create anything you like. It's like Lego, but in the modern version. And the only issue with this Lego is you have to save it regularly, otherwise it's gonna crash the system itself. Does this make sense? Nah. So just a second, I'm gonna turn on the music again. Or no, during at the first start of the live stream itself, I told something about the echo stuff, and I will showcase you. But first, I have to change the loadout because I really want to change and have a look and listen to the loadout itself, just to make the sound effects a little bit more bigger. Okay, I surely gonna give Snake also a sniper rifle because I know it's gonna be hard. Because the second level there will be 2 snipers on the roof, and if he doesn't got anything to push them back, he's surely going to die. But I'm gonna give him a sniper rifle that sucks the most, with a nice suppressor onto it. And yeah, okay, extendable clip. I'd rather take the scrap because that looks really nice on the sniper rifle itself. And perhaps no, he can have an enhanced scope. Okay. And perhaps also SMG. Like the oh yeah, this one is great for it. It's also got an how do you say it? He also got extended magazine, and what shall we take? A red dot or optical? Marksman. Let's take the reflex. Let's take this one. So I know it's not the original part of the game itself, but that doesn't matter because it's all about the creativity around it. SMG. Let's take the Scorpions, also a good equipment. Let's also try to make this one with the silencer, and we also gonna take the square one. I'm gonna take this one on default. Here we go. Okay. It looks easy, but you have to be sure it's gonna be a hard gameplay. I often don't like to play it on easy mode, because I got the option to get myself in the explorer mode and also testing out the map itself. I often don't balancing out the AI, but I have to be sure they are connected to something like an animation or doing something to the environment itself. And this one is also going to be hard, and I'm going to change it because I already noticed during the test the mortars are way too strong. They will eliminate you, so At least they will kill you. They will smoke you out by bombing you. So we're gonna change that one to 2 machine gun nest. Obliterate, obliterate, obliterate. Here we go. And we're gonna place some ammo next to it. Also to make the a little bit more a little scene. And after that we're going to try to get back to the original idea I got. And that's a funny part of the edit itself. You can a little bit get lost in the process if you know a lot of stuff, and you get better and better at it and faster. You got plenty of ideas to create. And sometimes it can be time bending, but it often looks nice in the end, and that's all that matters, the creativity itself. It's just a lot of fun. And also gonna try to fill up a little bit of this part. So I don't have to select the assets once again. I'm going to turn back to this part. Just a small wooden crate would be enough. And we're surely gonna give them something like a roof. In the start I made the glass windows, but also with the spotlights into it. Only issue was the spotlight was a little bit too big. So I haven't figured out yet what type of structure I will make. So I guess I'll just keep it open. Okay, let me have a look if these are connected. Okay, they're connected to a large portion of the map itself. And I guess these guys are also the same. To the same connection point. Oh, they are from above, but no, I'm gonna change this one because this one ain't gonna inflict with the machine gun. Default. And this guy will be over here. And this guy will be below over here. That makes a little bit more sense. So he's going to pass by, and there will be, this will be a default guy defender, and I will place another one over here. and he is going to defend the machine nest itself. Here we go. And we're gonna duplicate this one and going to the other machine gun nest to connect him. Here we go. Okay, I will place this one a little bit more over here and here. So he's surely gonna look around and perhaps loot some crates also, but I don't think the player is gonna see that. So we're gonna keep it with the looking of with the binoculars. We're gonna place this one over here, and I'm not really sure if you're gonna look over here. That's useless. Okay. Okay, we got the lightning. We got some guys over here. We have to connect them to the left part, and thank God they're on default. But I still have to look. I will place them on top of here, just to be sure. That's one. 5046. 5046. Here we go. Okay, these guys just will be walking around over here, and they will meet in the middle. Let me have a look if that's gonna work. At least I'm going to try, because I'm not really notice if the defending or control point is centered. So they will walk into the center, or will it just walk around it? But gonna have some fun with it. And perhaps I'm not really sure if it's gonna work, but we're gonna set something else over here. Oh yeah, he's for sure gonna take a picture also. Over here. And place one over here. We only have to connect some AI over here, because this one is connected, the other one is connected, this one is just walking around on the catwalk itself, and we got some enemy AI over here. over here, but not this one is not connected, and he's also connected. Okay, let me have a look if he's also connected. Yes, that's great. This one is also gonna take some pictures. Shaping it up a little bit more, and we're gonna place an AI over here. Let me have a look which one is good enough. Yeah, he can be a rocketeer, but I do think it's gonna be a little bit too much. But anyway, you got yourself this side covered of the helicopter itself, so this part will be open, and there will be some sniper fire over here, and I do think I'm gonna remove this one, because this one got line of sight just straight away when you get out. But this one is pretty much covered by the helicopter itself, so you will be pretty much safe. But first I'm gonna set a heavy machine gunner on the stairs itself. Or shall I pick a commander? Yes, I'm gonna pick commander. So he's gonna look around how his fellows are doing. And hopefully he doesn't respawn when you see him, because this part is closed down, and if you rush to it without noticing, you get yourself killed, blown up. So I also have to set some sound points for this part. Here we go. And connect them. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, first have a look if those are connected also. Yes, they seem to be connected to the platform itself, and there is one guy over here and he doesn't seem to be connected, so I'm gonna connect him with the dog, but he's with his back towards you. So first we're gonna make this portion a little bit smaller. Here we go. And then we're gonna connect the dog to it. Let me have a look what the character is going to do. Caution. Is he scared? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna place this one over here because I got a nice ID for this part. But we're gonna get it back a little bit. With the dock itself. Let me have a look. Gorgeous down cliff. Hostage. Sadistic aim. Hostage pistol. Spit. Let me have a look what he's going to do. Okay. At least he will be a little bit distracted. This guy, I'm going to place him not on the platform itself, but just a little bit behind it, because this will be a heavy machine gunner, and I have to restrict him a little bit, because if I doesn't, he gonna attack you, and yeah, he's pretty a tough guy. So I'm just gonna border him to a little bit in the middle of the map. So you can't miss him, but he also ain't gonna hurt you. When at least he ain't gonna get near you. Oh. And perhaps the dog is also just centered over here. Yeah, we're gonna keep him over here. And also the dog. Okay, here we go. First have a look how large. Okay. 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 So now the machine gunner is centered. Oh, he ain't yet. Just a second, because he's not centered to the point where he has to be at. Control zone. Back to default. And make a move in defense over here. Okay, that's great. So I'm not really sure if this one is connected. Lens, flare and fireworks. But then it has to be over here. Fire explosion, nuclear blast. Okay. They don't seem to be connected. I can have a look if that's right what I'm thinking. But first I'm gonna save it. And we're gonna check it out if it's gonna be okay. Okay. I know what the issue is. So we're gonna remove this one, this one, and is there another one? Nope. Oh, there is. Here we go. Back to the Start. Okay. Oh yes. What do we got over here? Fire sparkling sparks. Let's place this one a little bit over here. It's showcasing snow, but there's also a storm over here, so we're gonna keep this one over here just for the environment setting itself. But meanwhile, we're gonna use this one, trigger volume, and we're gonna set it a little bit down below over here. Make it a little bit more larger. But keep it inside the box itself. Let me have a look if you can't deflect it. Perhaps you can by jumping over here, but I don't think the player will be that smart. So just to be sure, we're gonna lower it, because you never know, and I want to give the player a full experience, so that's why I'll do this way. It's annoying, I can't hear the music because of the audio I changed. Here we go. Okay, and when we are here, first of all, let me set something else, some scripting tool over here. It was one of my first ideas, and also this sound point I want to remove as long as you crushes that point. So we're gonna set a small scripting over here. Here we go. And we're gonna set it a little bit into the middle, so the player can't isn't able to defaulting the script itself. Okay. Now what we are going to do, because first of all we're gonna make sure it's gonna set out the alarm. But the alarm will be off and the lightning, I'm not really sure if it's gonna be okay if I put too much lightning into it, because that also doesn't seem to be natural. Okay, also gonna set out the lightning itself. Here we go. Come on, come on. Relax, relax. Just a second, first I'm gonna save the match. Okay. So, what we are going to do is we're gonna set the moonlight settings. And we're going to try to do our best to make it a little bit more appealing when you're going up by the grapple hook itself. Then you will see the moon turning towards you, and I know the moon must be somewhere around here, and hopefully we can turn it around and make it just lift up during your climbing. But I'm not really sure if the trick is going to work, but we can take a try of it. But first we have to locate the moon. Okay. No, you have to go to the other side, mate. Where are you at? That also looked nice, but it isn't viewable by the player itself, and that's a little bit of a shame, because you can't see it over there, but you have to go up all over here. So I gonna keep this one in mind at 21 hours when you're at the tower itself, a little bit more further away into the map. Let me have a look if it's going to work. No, I don't think the moon is able to cross to the other side. So we're gonna set it back to 2, 3. What's nice coloration of the hour? Let me have a look. 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Let me have a peek. Let's set it to 4 o'clock, but it has to be blending in really long. So it's just gonna look. I'm not really sure what this is. Override sky or collision. Okay. Let me have a look. So you're gonna trigger this point, but first let me have a look where I can find the grabber hooks. Just to be sure, this will be a crossing point. Here we go. And you have to get over here, climbing next to that. And where did you go? Over there. Okay, we're gonna, not really sure, what shall I do? Shall I make them do a monkey, or shall I just stick to the plan to the wall itself? Okay. Because the issue is the player is able to climb onto the pad itself, and that's not the thing I would like them to do, because they can fall down and then die. And yes, I just was telling there I had an idea for that, and that's making an invisible wall. But I do think it's gonna take some budget, so. But I can do that. I just have to be sure I only connect this one to the port where you can climb up. And perhaps the player isn't able to climb onto the part itself. So you can choose a pick how you want to climb up. Either way, you have to get up, and that will trigger this part. It will set the changing of 1 hour with a small blending, so it means the lightning effect will be and shadowing will be within for about, I guess, 5 minutes or something. Okay, what shall we do next? We got them connected. I'm not really sure if there is enemy AI over here. Yes, he was, but we also have to make a share animation of a chair animation. So we're gonna place first of all, we're gonna remove this one. Here we go. Just stick it a little bit more into the wall. Okay, no, that's way too risky, because I'm seeing here the a little bit of snow outside, and what I can do is I can lower it, but if I do that it's gonna inflict with this type of a texturizing, so I'm gonna keep it this way and ain't gonna mess with it. Perhaps I can block the view a little bit. Nah, it has to be a purpose why it's standing over there. What shall we place over here? Just like I said, it has to be something what is blocking the view of the tunnel itself. And perhaps something like this. Come on, work along. Here we go. And there will be a guy over here. I will try to let him sleep, but I'm not sure if I got an animation point for that one. We can take a look, but I'm not really sure if there is any animation for it. Exhausted, exhausted, tired. Get out, turn. Get out, turn. Guard spit, guard security. Lean to the wall. Looting crates. There was one guy over here, and perhaps he is looting crates, but I first have to place some crates, otherwise it doesn't work. And the same to this guy. Look around. Snuck a weapon. Spit on corpse. One and blast. Okay, we're gonna keep it with this one leaning to the wall also. Oh, where you at? Lean wall. Gonna place this one a little bit more up front, but make it a little bit like this. Okay, we already got that one. Let's make him do a burpee. Or the other one, jumping jack. And also to this guy. Not really sure what a burpee is, but I guess it's something like doing your muscles. So perhaps it's gonna be a funny animation. It wasn't doing the jumping jack. Where is he? Where is he, the jumping jack tool? Investigate objects crouched. Yeah, he will be over here and here. Okay. What? Oh yeah, these are the jumping jacks. That's great. Here we go. Say thank you. And do a jumping jack. I'm also gonna place these guys a little bit more into the back, so they don't notice you just way ahead, but they will be standing behind the helicopter. And then we're going to remove the sniper on the left side, because he got a clear point of view. Or what we can do is, oh no, we can't unspawn him, so we're gonna remove him. Or what we are going to do is, we're gonna remove him right now and let him return back on the second wave as the last guy I just respawned over here. So he won't be the first guy in the wave at all, but he will be the last guy. And make it a little bit more trickier, because often the player also perhaps already is over here, and then the guy will respawning over here. So I will turn him a little bit into the back, so the player isn't seen coming over, and smalling this one a little bit more down to center it a little bit, so also the sniper can't really much hide, otherwise he's going back behind the building to get himself to cover, but he will be respawning over here. Here we go. So he's out of sight, but still able to kill you. And the same to this guy. I also gonna remove him and get him back. Or shall I make a rock guy of him? Nah, a sniper will do nice. And we are connecting him, but still placing just behind over here, so he's gonna cross over to the control point where he's connected to, and that will be this one. So first the sniper nest is supposed to be empty, but it will be filled up by the last remaining AI, because they don't spawn at once. Here we go. And just remove this asset. And even give the sniper a choice. Let me have a look if this one is also connected before I go on. No, it's on default. Okay, over here. Is it connected? No, it ain't. Can't see, can't tell. Let's try this one. Here we go. Okay, this one is also connected. Just to be sure, you ain't gonna wander around and stay on the platform, at least over here. We got that connected, that one, that one. Yeah, I'm gonna place these guys just a little bit more over here, because if I don't do that, I don't think they will script the full story. And they will just wandering around on the platform and looking way too much to the starting point of the player itself. So that's why I'm gonna make here a little bit of a wall, but it's a blowable wall. Just a second. Here we go. These walls are blowable, so you can blow them up. What I'm going to try to do is make a small wall, and perhaps I should take something else. Let me have a look if this one fits the description. Let me have a look. Fence. I'm not really sure if this one is also being able to blow up, but we can try. And perhaps it will work, but first connect them. Okay, I have to place a door over here to give the player an option to enter. Because if I don't do that, the player just expecting to cross over here and get himself killed. I don't want to do that. You have to give somebody a little bit of opportunity. Fence. We can try, but I think it's a little bit too much. Perhaps place some of these over here. But then the player can't look, and I don't want to distract the view itself. But I can place it over here. Don't get yourself stuck. Safe. Well, this was a little bit out of line. Forget about the door if we can blow it up. So we're gonna place a small box over here, or a crate. Just to be creating some special effects. Or you can climb up over here, or just walk around it, because if you walk around it you can get just to this point. Lift it up a little bit. Here we go. And still want to change this one because we have to make a little pass over to it. So we're just gonna let this part open. Here we go. And just a second. Perhaps I should close down this part. Changing direction. It's not a line to cross, but it's gonna be funny. Come on, get back in shape. Here we go. So I'm gonna fill it up a little bit, but as soon as the player just walks the path he is supposed to walk, instead of reaching out too much over here, he ain't gonna get hurt. And he sure is going to see the blast, but let me have a look first. Trigger volume. So this will be his first warning. And let me have a look if I can change the triggering point. No, I just can't keep it this way. It's gonna be okay as long as the player doesn't cross into the center of it, or just making a quick turn to the right. I don't think the player is gonna do that, so it's gonna be okay. The first will be a warning, and the second one will be killable. Or perhaps he will get killed, but that will be just unlucky. Let me have a look if I can pick it up, so I don't place it too much into the path of the orange tool. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna change that one. Just keep it this way. A little bit turning around. And we still have to figure out what we're going to do with the machine gun over here. Because it surely looks nice, but I'm not really sure if I should script it. Or should I? Let's have a look. Nah, I should just let it be. Okay, I will place one over here and one on the other side. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to connect them to the first part. Here we go. And also this one to the third part. And I also could set it with a lifetime, but I just gonna keep it this way because it looks something different if it's going to shoot. So the script itself won't be leaving anymore when it's activated. Okay, but now we're gonna remove this one. Don't set any warnings. Just let it be. Here we go. I'm gonna place this one over here and shape it up a little bit. Oh, don't quit on me, don't quit on me. Okay. So this will be the second part. If I'm right, I have connected everything to each other. We can take a look. Spawn point not clear, but if you level it up a little bit to the top of the hill a little bit, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna move across over here. What I wanted to do, and that was the first start of making the live stream itself, was testing out the loadouts. So I'm gonna stick over here and getting myself noticed with the sound points. But first of all, just a second, I'm gonna get myself something to drink, and after that we are gonna continuing with these points. Bunker audio management volumes. I already set them to the highest priority 1, and with sound occlusion percent of the environment itself. Otherwise you won't hear the music or stuff like that. So first I'm gonna select the loadout and get myself to the sniper wolf, or shall I take snake? Well, snake is all almost cleared out because everything has got a silencer onto it. So I don't think he's gonna make a lot of noise. But we can test it out anyway. No, I removed it. My bad, my bad, my bad. Never mind. We're gonna take Just a second, we're gonna reset it again. Give him first the handgun. Change it. Cylinder. It's only got one. Then change the arc to the SMG. Here we go. No, red dot. Reflex was it. And we're gonna change this one to the sniper rifle SVD with scope, square, extended mag, sidearm slot, Scorpion. Extended mag, square. I'm not really sure if it's gonna look nice because it's not the type of weapon you should do with a reflex scope or something like it. We can keep that cleared. We got for about 3 knives. I'm gonna close this one. He also got some grenades. Gear. Wingsuit, grapple. Repair torch. We're gonna remove that one. He got 3 lives. The Fast, the Furious, no. Okay. Rename him. Snake. We got him for Explorer. Okay, so now we land it on the open fields with some sound points over here. Perhaps I will change the loadout because this is all silenced, but perhaps I can show you something. It doesn't seem to affect any type of silencer. So we're going to change it to another loadout. And I will show you what I mean. finish this one up. But not too high, because it can inflict with the catwalk itself. So just around this part, and then there will be a small portion that is not connected. Over here, or is it? It does seem to be connected. Yeah, this part. A small portion. But that's gonna be okay, because we don't want to fill it all up. I can showcase you what I did.
Journey.
I'm gonna start it up, and after that I'm going to quit. I will show you.
Journey.
He's taking the piss, yes he is. I get bitten by the snake, meanwhile. The dog isn't okay, but what is he? Okay, something went wrong because the lighting doesn't supposed to be yet going up and down. But and I'm still looking for the devil fish or demon fish. You fill it up into the water itself. First, try to sneak it. And we're gonna look if the allied AI is going to work. Because we have to change the shape. I'm facing him up just to be sure I can clear off this type of guys. I've also seen the taking space. Side.
Journey.
And as you see, we opened the editor itself into the mode. Explorer mode. Because this trick doesn't work. Or does it? No, it doesn't. This ain't right because the start of the match is at 3 o'clock, so you wouldn't be able to see that one. But because of the scripting itself, it's going to change back a little bit by a little bit. So the blending in is set how it's supposed to be. Still have to set some lighting over here. Well, you seem to give yourself that freak. Oh, sorry, that wasn't meant to be. My bad. Let's try again. Never mind. She got out. What are you going to do? Well, she will be fighting the enemies off, so I'd rather stick with her, but she is also going to run around, so she's going straight to the boxes, so I'm going to remove that one, and then we can carry on with that one. But we're gonna keep that one for some other time. Just a second, I'll changing it back. Just in order how it was. 12 o'clock. So this was it for today. I hope you enjoyed the live stream and hope to see you next time. Take care of yourself and have a good evening, morning or day. Bye bye.